Alright, well, that was Osaka. Now I'm off to do what I usually do every time I visit Kansai and do a quick Kyoto speed run. This time around we're going to Arashiyama and then back to the Railway Museum because I have no originality in my soul. I usually play this by ear, so we'll see what happens. Got a locker pretty easily, mostly because I'm not carrying a bunch of big ass bags. I would like to issue a public address announcement to every single tourist that thinks it's a good idea to come here to Kyoto. If you do, shut up on the train, please. I couldn't even hear myself think. The train was so freaking loud. All right, so do me a huge favor. If you guys come over here to this town, shut the f up on the train. All right, because it is like my freaking head hurts. Anyway, I'm trying to find Arashiyama. I'm on assignment to photograph it with some freaking medium format film. This is like a residential neighborhood. It's like where I live. Everybody's probably really pissed off since COVID ended. Yeah. It's nice. That's all I can really say. When my Kyoto friends told me that they can count the number of Japanese people in tourist areas on one hand, they literally were not kidding. I'm walking through here right now and I can count probably 6. It's okay, I need 2 hands to count Japanese people here. It's also very loud. But, yapparine, it is very pretty. This is probably nice at night. One of my friends told me to come through here with a girlfriend at some point in my life. Well, that's a high task to ask for. I'm walking on the wrong side of the road here. Hold on a second. Okay, I've got this thing set up and ready to go. Now I'm triple wielding cameras. Not really sure what this is. Oh, it's a Bochi, what is it called? Cemetery. All right. Oh God. Oh God, I can't even move. They got to keep people moving through here. This isn't safe.
This bamboo forest is about the famous tank. It's actually a movie tank.
There's a large park over here, and there's nobody here. So that's perfect. I'm gonna go over here. There's some sort of viewing area by the river. I love places that don't have people in it. Well, this is one hell of a view. There's a couple boats coming down the river. I'm gonna keep following this path. I don't know where it goes, but I just heard a train. Well, this is partially where it leads to. Again, there's not many people over here. I'm gonna keep following this path and see what happens. Yeah, that's the fun part about these sort of things. I don't know anything about what's going on over here. And I don't really care to research ahead of time because I just want to see what's up. Who knows, maybe I'll run into some wildlife. A monkey, a bear, who knows? Okay, I was not following the right path. That path led to like nowhere listed on Google Maps, so I'm just gonna head back this way, maybe find something else. I think one place I can look at trying to see is the Toroko station, is what it's called, which uses the old Sannin line from years ago before they relocated it to the Sagano line. If I can find that, then maybe I could find an old train or something to take photos of. I don't know. Okay, I guess back through here to get to the old train line thing. One thing I'm kind of surprised at is it's 77 Fahrenheit right now over here, and it is not that significantly cooler over here. My iPhone's doing some wonders right now, getting its stuff greened up. Yeah, it's not significantly cooler right now in the shade, comparatively speaking, but it was cooler on the top of the hill over there, so could have also been the fact that I was just kind of powering through the forest. Maybe I can avoid going this way. I don't know, we'll see what I can find over here this time. Like I said, half the fun of these trips is just experimenting. Like, oh, here's a spot, let me walk around it. When I first moved to Japan, actually, this is what I did a lot of. Like, I looked at a map, I'm like, okay, cool, I'll go here. Yep, and that worked out pretty well. Actually, hold on a minute, what is it? Okay, well, I see the train down there, or the train tracks, but I don't see any train. Oh, there's a spot to walk through over here. See what I can find. Well, I found a thing. They call it the romantic train. I'm not gonna ride it, I don't think. I just want to see it. Oh wow, that is cool. Wow, and now it's departing. It was using the same like sunning tracks right here. That's pretty neat. Oh my God. Look at the diesel. Wow. That's neat. Okay, that was, photogenic. Okay, so now I'm going over to my favorite place in Kyoto, which is Katsukura, over their original shop in Shijo. And I realized that there's no, not a direct train I have to take two, but it's on the Hankyu line, and it's only 240 yen as opposed to 480 taking JR and then the subway, so. But I also have to walk a considerable distance to get there. So, let's walk. See, I like walking places where there's not that many people. Beautiful homes over there. I'm not sure how well you can see from over here, but right there, those are the tops of the bamboo. So that's the top of the bamboo forest over there. And then over here we have a local walking two dogs. And then actually make that three dogs. I was hoping I didn't have to go through here again, but this is the closest route to the Hankyu line, so it's also dark now suddenly. There's something actually, okay, now there's something over here that's kind of interesting. Oh, is this where people profess their love? Alright, there's some idiots standing in the middle of the tracks. Here's the tracks themselves. Alrighty. Yep. And I still have to go through all the tourists. I hear the train going off, so I'm gonna head over here and see if I can photograph it. Yay. I think I pissed off a bunch of Chinese tourists by my presence, just with my cameras. That's pretty neat though. Also, my Reds are getting absolutely freaking smoked in the playoffs. In the first inning, Otani slammed a goddamn nuke off a fucking 100 green, man. So everybody thought that was going to happen. The least predictable outcome. See, I'm just happy the Reds are in the postseason. The guys need the experience. We're not going to go anywhere from here. All right. Well, that was Arashiyama, and this road. Oh man, this is not enjoyable. Yeah, I have to walk all the way down here to get to the frickin' Hankyu line. Where is everybody coming from? That's what I want to know. Okay, I found something cool. I don't even know what this is, but I like it. And then there's a dam over there. Dam, right? Oh yeah. Oh, this is nice. This is really nice. Look at all the boats over there. My quest to save 200 yen has yielded some pretty nice results. I just realized they're hoisting a boat out of the water over there. I don't know if you heard that over the sound of those Chinese tourists yelling, but... Alright, well. I take this to one station called Katsura and then take whatever the hell comes from there to where I'm going, basically. Oh, well, this is pretty cute. Alrighty. Let's find my restaurant. Alright, I made it. Yep. This is the good stuff. Alright, that was good. I was going to go to the railway museum, but they're closed Wednesdays. So I'm just going to walk until I see something cool. Because, I mean, Kyoto's nice because it's in a grid, because you can pretty much walk anywhere by going in a straight line and then finding something there. But yeah, this time let's see what I can find. I didn't have to walk too far to find the Shake Shack. Yeah. See, one other issue that I've kind of picked up on here in Kyoto is that everybody is very freaking rude. But I kind of understand it. Like, everyone's patience with foreigners is completely gone here. At multiple times on this walk, I mean, I'm walking in a straight line. I'm paying attention to where I'm going. Yet some of these oyajis, Japanese oyajis, will just go out of their way to bump into me and then like go like, I'm like, Mayamiro. I'm like, wait, I'm walking straight, you frickin'. Yeah, it's a big road here. I understand why they're kind of pissed off. There is entirely too many foreigners in this town, and it is very crowded, and the buses are overloaded and everything like that. But I mean, again, I'm walking in a straight line, and well, the palace is where that greenery is, way ahead of us, and there's nobody over here. This is perfect. Of course, I am very warm right now. It's, 81 Fahrenheit over here, so. There we go, we got an old-fashioned dagashi over there. Yep. I like it when it's easy to walk around town. The one thing that's interesting about Kyoto, like I mentioned earlier about it being in a grid, the buildings here all use like street numbers, I believe. Well, for the most part. I haven't seen any building markers though to be able to figure that out. But unlike Tokyo, most of the streets here, like including this one I'm walking on now, they have a name. Okay, well, this is the outer part of the palace. Construction and all. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to figure out, I mean, it's a park now basically, but I'm gonna have to figure out how to get over there. I mean, it looks like I just crossed the street. Yep, this is Marutamachi Dori, and the one I was walking on is Higashi Hoshoin Dori. So, yeah. It is very hot over here. All right. Oh, here's the Palace Park. From what I understand, I gotta go this way and then turn right almost immediately. Scratch that, I turn left almost immediately. This is a very long walk for a gravel path. Yeah. Okay, this place is huge. This place is massive. Yeah. Let's just say I made another Akiya purchase. That's a Palace Security police car. There's another one over here. I don't know what. I think this is the Sento, the Imperial Palace, like guest house or something. I think it was called. Yeah. Yep. Okay, they're not yelling at me for filming it. Well, I don't really know what to do now. The palace is pretty much just it. You need to get advance reservations to go on guided tours and stuff. The museum I thought I'd spend a few hours in is closed. Yeah, so I don't know. I was intending on eating dinner here and then heading home, but I think I'll just probably head home now and eat dinner in Ofuna or something. I don't know. I'm gonna head back this way. I don't know if that's someone's house, but it's so random next to this. Yeah. All right, well, this is right by the corner of the palace, and this is where stuff happens, I guess, on this road. I mean, that is Karasumadori anyway, so we're in the Marutamachi intersection. And here's the Marutamachi subway. Yeah, I'm gonna take this back to Kyoto station and figure out what I have to do next after I get back to Kyoto station. All right, I was able to get a train for 3 o'clock. It's 2 now, so I got a little bit of time to burn. I think one thing I also need to make sure I purchase is some Yatsuhashi. Yep. I also just noticed this thing right here. Pretty cute. Yeah, the front of the station is the zoo. Well, I found the Yatsuhashi. Actually, in fact, I found a bunch of it. Like a whole bunch of different flavors. Chocolate Yatsuhashi. Strawberry. That's right, boys. They got Yatsuhashi. All right, now what else am I supposed to do for 40 minutes? Well, there's one freight train on the other platform. Yeah. Oh, this is interesting.